guys, welcome back. We just got back from Lowe's, Rural King, Dollar General. Is that all we went? Yeah. Got likely a pool.
Your video, she's gonna move.
He just barely nibbled it.
Well,
I have your cheese stick.
Why your dogs don't hurt?
So we got okay. We got likely a little bitty pool, and we got her a little bitty caboodle to match her mommy's. It's so stinking cute. So she can put her little bracelets, her little hair bows, things like that, but it's like really tiny. Lexi's is the big full size one. We're gonna put it there. And then we got her a little Minnie Mouse float. So, I mean, I know she can't float on that, but she can like lay on it every now and then with adult supervision.
So basically, I have been outside all day, and I put tanning all over my body, so I'm tan. And then I put sunscreen on my face.
No.
Dad, if you're watching this, I did put sunscreen on my face. But that means I'm gonna have a tan body.
You need sunscreen on your body too. I mean, you can be out there for like 15 minutes without it.
Well, I was out there only on 15 minutes.
What do you want lettuce for?
A salad.
We're gonna work in the garden, and we're gonna build up something for those cucumbers to climb, and then what else are we gonna do? Clean that big old bush out till I see the snake, and then it's all. Kimmy Cope is my hero. She's just like, there's a snake, there's a snake, there's a snake, there's a snake. Okay, I want to blow this up and see how cute it is. Put this on the glass or the vinyl. Another piece for that one. Yeah, in the car. Taller than me now. The other day I was doing this. So it's grew like that much. What? It's quicker than a dog's hind leg. But, you know. We're going to put a little fence, nothing big, in between those cucumber plants. We're going to put this down in between them so weeds can't grow up in between them because we won't be able to get in there and hoe it out. But just for them to start to grow on a little bit, to keep them a little bit contained, because we have a whole lot in that little garden.
What you want to, please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, both speeding, my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna face it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret.
They're lopsided. That's crooked. Ah, mine broke. Oh God, that looks terrible. Our ground looks like a porcupine. I think, do we need to cut them down a little bit? That's good. That was perfect. It was perfect. It looks like it to you. We're gonna be a while before it's gonna be a maze. I give up. I ain't doing it some more. I quit.
No, there's no quitting.
I quit.
Nope, no quitting.
I just had surgery. I can't do it.
No, no.
What, the tornation? Oh, I just got myself on the scissors. I keep stepping on the peppers. Sorry, little guys. That's the stupidest looking garden I ever seen in my life. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, or clothing.
You know it's gonna rain in the next 24 hours.
You can bring the water hose down here. It broke again. I never done this before either. Food City next year. Food City. Okay, so our reasoning behind putting the little fence in between the cucumbers is that there are quite a few cucumber plants there. And when I was setting my dad's things out, he was telling me how far apart to put things. And I was like, oh, Heather, we've put things so much closer than he is. And when I tell him the amount of things we have in this garden, he giggles and kind of shakes his head. And I'm like, oh man, like we've way overcrowded this garden. And I knew we had, and I was going to space those tomato plants out. There are 21 tomato plants in this garden, okay, and they're pretty close together. So I was going to space them out, but we've got so many things planted, and we've got one tiny little spot for our Brussels sprouts, carrots, and cabbage. So we either need to expand this garden again, or we're just going to have a super packed garden, and I know with that comes probably snakes. So I had kind of put the snake thought out of my head because we haven't seen one in a while, but I watched Kimmy Cope's video and she had snakes everywhere. So now I'm back in the mindset that there's going to be snakes everywhere. There's a snake behind every blade of grass, and we did look at snake away, but it says that it's not safe for animals. If animals eat it, it'll kill them. We have animals, so we can't go that route.
Our meal planning's going great, ain't it? Where do you want this camera?
So we were going to do mothballs, and we cannot find a mothball between here and Knoxville. Don't know why. I guess everybody's got them in their yard to keep snakes away. So I was really hopeful that I would keep a really neat, clean garden and things would be spaced out so that I could see the ground and I could see if there were critters in my garden, but I don't think that's the case now.
No. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dime. Oh, 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 serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling fair, telling fair. Put you down and leave you dead, don't make them scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth. How they coming for you? Yeah, yeah, no. Don't you think you're better off where the neighbors don't stare? Maybe you're wanted.
So we had went to Lowe's and Rural King, and then we went to the Dollar General. When we got home, we worked in the garden, and it was so hot that we just kept going to the shade tree. And when we were watering the garden, we would like spray the hose up in the air and let it drip on us just to cool us off for a second. It was in the 90s, and it was so humid. It was just like you couldn't even breathe. The air felt so thick and so sticky. So Heather had ran to the store because we had actually cooked both packs of chicken the night before. Lexi and Hunter came over and we grilled out for his birthday. So we used that chicken. So we needed another pack of chicken for the chicken, cheese, and rice. And she was like, I'll go. And I was like, well, sure, you'll go. It's the grocery store. It feels good in there. But I was like, no, I'm just kidding. I was like, if you want to go, that's fine. And when you get back, we'll get in the pool. So I jumped in the pool and it felt so good. This water is perfect. It's not too hot, not too cold, just enough to cool you off. But we also start on another project. We cleaned some of that flower bed out. I think it was originally a flower bed. Now it's like a little overgrown jungle, but we cleaned that out. And in between, so many times, me and Heather jumped back in the pool to get wet, and we would get back out and work some more and get back in and cool off. So I don't think I included all of that. I think I do show you guys we get in at the very end again, but yeah, having a pool helps for sure. But it's torture when you're out in the yard working and you're so hot you think you're gonna die, and you look over and your kids are in the pool. You're like, that is just not fair. But we do jump in and out of the pool, and we stayed in this pool probably a couple hours total, I guess, but it did feel really good.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter. Brandy, honey, it don't matter, shots till I drop. Gonna be 24/7, golden hour like a boss. And they say, yo, guess you got a 2 o'clock appointment for a champagne shot, whoa, yeah. I'm busy trying to take it higher. Got no time for never, only spending cheddar. Wish I could do this forever. Chilling with the hottest company. They all wanna welcome me to their private penthouse suite. Yeah, now I got the key. Rooftop pool, got a heli on speed. Ocean view from the highest peak. I'm complete, oh, I want this to stay. Please don't go away. Yeah. Sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this. So let's go, I'm sure you can take it.
We told Alden we were going to clean out some of this flower bed. We actually didn't think we would get it all done, and we didn't really get done because we haven't done anything to the ground. We've got to get some stumps out and do a few more things and get it looking nice again. And I may plant some of our vegetables here and put a little fence around it, even though it's in our front yard and it may look tacky. I don't really care because it's our yard, and if it's functional for us and it's not hurting anybody else, then I'm okay with that. But I think vegetable plants are pretty too. But Alden let us use his hedge trimmer, and he doesn't have air conditioner in the department he works in at work, so it gets really hot in there. So he was all about the pool on this day too. And Alden usually doesn't like to get wet. He doesn't usually swim or anything, so he must have been feeling pretty hot too, but it did feel good. He actually does jump in and help us a little bit with this stuff too while he has time. But we put a huge dent in this, and you guys will see what it looks like at the end. And I do ask your opinion on this last tree left that I tried to salvage, but I wanted to wait until we got those blackberries picked to cut all this down, but it just wasn't happening. It was getting so thick and so overgrown that we just really needed to get a handle on it before it got any worse.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights.
Kennedy went inside to start supper for us, and I told her to trim that chicken up good, and she was like, okay, I will. And then I got to thinking about it, and I was like, no, I don't trust anybody but myself and anybody that's like me with nasty stuff on chicken to trim that. So I ran inside real quick to trim all that chicken up and to cut it up for her, and then I came back out to help. But it was nice to have supper cooked for us on this day.
She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smiling. There's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar. Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ha. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country.
So do any of you remember why I got all of the paint off that front porch? It was because Alden said, you'll never get all of that paint off the front porch. So he was like my biggest motivator. I was like, I don't care if I have to go buy brand new wood. I'll tear this down. I'll build it back. I'll tell him I got all the paint off of it. I'll do it or die. So it was kind of the same way with this. He looked at us and he said, you know, you all aren't going to get all this cleaned out in one day, right? And I looked at Heather and I was like, yeah, we will. And he was like, there's no way. And so Heather and I looked at each other and we were like, yeah, we will. And we did. We got it all cleaned out. You'll see that there's still a whole lot more work that needs to be done, but we did get every bit of this cut down and dragged to the road. We have a claw truck that comes around like once a week and it picks up big stuff for us, so it'll come pick those branches up soon. But yeah, one thing I didn't realize is that this gave us a lot of privacy while we're in the pool. So when we're in the pool now, we are just like up front and center of our neighbor's view, and I'm not crazy about that, and I'm sure they're not crazy about it either. There's probably a whole lot more they'd rather look at than a bunch of people splashing around in a swimming pool, but it is what it is.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you.
That's what we're left with, and half of that tree's dead and half of it is alive, so I don't know what to do. I don't know if we should just cut it down. I think it's pretty much dead. Just cut it and make it a little flower bed, I guess. Couldn't salvage my blackberries. They were just like wrapped up in everything. I do want to keep this grass, so I think that looks good. That's pretty. But we're gonna clean all this up, get all these stumps out. We could put some of that pretty edging around it, make it a flower bed. We can make it a vegetable garden. Okay, give me your carrot and cabbage patch. So when Herbie's done, he comes back to the edge, but he did a good job. I might take you inside, Herbie. Today's devotional is hard work pays off, and it's Proverbs 6:9-11. Big goals require focus, sacrifice, and a lot of hard work. You have to want the outcome with a passion and saying no to other things that's competing for your time. Breaking big goals into daily activities will help you achieve them. It's hard to say no to other things that are fun and instead put the hard work in on something that's not so fun. But just like saying no to one dinner out a month for 12 months could make the difference on being in debt for buying a new dryer or being able to buy it outright. We cannot expect to see our lives change or experience any kind of freedom if all we do is talk about it. We have to take the next step and get up and be the change. The difference comes from practice and perseverance in making wise choices and following biblical principles. As Solomon put so wisely, hard work pays off. Proverbs 14:23. Lord, help me to keep going even when it's hard and even when it's not fun. Give me a passion for putting hard work in and in a way that honors you. It's for sure not fun to work instead of choosing to do something fun. I know firsthand what that's like, and it's not fun. So many people are at the beach and they're asking us if we have vacation plans, and we do not. We've decided to just put some money into this place to make it nicer outside so that we can make our own place more enjoyable. I had someone say we should have built this deck on this pool bigger. To that, I say it's big enough for what we need it for. Lumber is expensive, and we did all that we could afford to do here. We didn't want to sink every bit of our extra money into one thing. We want to kind of scatter it about. We have that back screened in deck, so we have a place to go and to sit and to enjoy a bigger space. This is just enough room for us to get in and out, or maybe sit and watch the kids if we want to. But this devotional brought me back to when my kids were in school and they were little. I would give them each $1 a day for ice cream. And I told them, you can spend this $1 on ice cream, or you can save it. And at the end of the school year, we'll do something really fun with it. So most days they would choose to watch their friends eat ice cream, and they would sit and save their money. And at the end of the school year, they had enough that We, of course, had to put some money with it, but we were able to go to the beach. They had a pretty good chunk of change to take with them. And of course, we threw in some ice cream at the beach too. But it's all in sacrifice, and sacrifice isn't easy for sure, I know. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you being here. Remember, Jesus loves you no matter what. He loves you so much. And I'll see you in the next one.
I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, the fire burning in the night, be a home for the world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me, make the broken things new, yeah, be